Welcome back to game number 2 in the losers bracket final. Of course, it is S&D Terrace. The teams are Uproar.iG up against TRIDENT Esports. Right now, TRIDENT are up in the series 1-0 after that 33-point lead win in the hard point.
Let's see what Chillings does here off the break. Loves to be aggressive. It's going to cost him his life there. Back draws first blood there for IG. Of course, they are on the defensive side. You've got to favour them for this one. And already in 10 seconds of this game going down was the numbers advantage. Bomb in the hands of Fate, though. What can he do? Not much as damage drops. He wants to try push on to A. Got Beastin looking over it. It seems as though it's been a bit of a decoy, actually. And Fate trying to get over towards the B side. It's been very aggressive, rotating all the way through A, through the middle of the map there. And I guess that caught Killer Pie off guard.
It did indeed. And obviously, you'll see there, Beastin was just checking around that A side. It usually is a defensive, and he found it there by Schism, who was in that vicinity of bedroom. So right now it becomes a 2v2. Fate and Beast up against Back and Hydra here in this situation. Now the bomber core still in the hands of Fate. Now we know that thanks to what we can see. The other players do not, obviously. He's on the hunt for a player right behind him. That could one above as well. He's got to watch out for this here. He tries to challenge. They're both around and circling each other at the same time. Becomes now a 1v1. Beastin up against Back.
He was on the other side of the map there. He had no clue where Back was. Now he's got to force the issue here. 22 seconds. He did just glimpse the player, and the bomb is down in a fairly precarious situation right now. Now Back, he's just got to stay alive here. 15 seconds. He doesn't really have time to plant the bomb. It looks like Beastin might actually go for the kills here. Back, he needs to check a bomb side. He actually might be able to get this bomb down. He will. What does Back do to retaliate here? He's going for the rotation. He already picked at A. He should be able to find Beastin. Beastin tries to EXO out of it, but well read by Back. They had the numbers advantage 4-2, and for a second there, it looked like they might have choked that one.
Yeah, during that little bit of a boost on a dash that Beastin did, it was Back actually heard him do that. That's why he stopped in his tracks and circled back and around to find him over that side of things. So a big play indeed there for that first squad of IG to pick up the round. So hopefully these guys can push on through and tie the series back up, because that's what they're hoping to achieve here. They want to make sure that they stay alive in this series for as long as possible, if not take it out, obviously.
Guys, join the conversation on Twitter, hashtag ACL Briz, sending your predictions, tag at ACL Pro. We want to see which way this goes. And also, you can join the hashtag for the loser bracket one. The graphic will be up later on, but here it goes. IG going for a quick plant here over on A. What can damage do? Just like that, drops the bomb carrier where he stands. Now Back needs to retaliate, gain control of the bedroom side. Looks like he will challenge it, but well read by damage. Already taken out 2 players here, and IG in a sticky situation now.
Yeah, we're here with Hydra. Hydra with that 1v3 situation, slowing things down a little bit here. He's got plenty of time to work with, so it is good to slow it down and sort of just realise where you're at and what's going on. He has been spotted, though, in bottom bedroom. He'll pop on out and get taken down very quickly there by a TRIDENT member. So obviously now the score becomes 1-1. Even things up here a piece. Obviously TRIDENT at the same point. Chilling's yet to get on that scoreboard, so we'll see if he can as well. But that being said, you can't take anything away because Schism, and Hydra both on 0-2, I believe now.
Last time we saw Hydra on this map, he went absolutely off 10-2. He ended up 10-5, but he went on a massive streak. Hopefully he can recreate that. This is definitely a time which he should. And let's see what Fate can do. Draw first blood possibly. Was that Moores? Does he spot the players? He does. Goes through a bit of a warning shot, but he's going to come that to the rest of his team then. Early shots coming down for Back and Hydra. Drawing kills there on TRIDENT. And once again, they're in a bit of a numbers situation here. Can he land this shot? Oh, it's a hit marker. Unlucky by Fate. But we've seen TRIDENT, even when they don't have the numbers, still trade out the kills and bring it to a one-on-one situation. So I'm not counting them out at all, especially the fact that Fate has the bomb and he's in a really good position.
Yeah, looking at that minimap, you can see that this IG squad thought that it was going to be a wrap back around to the B bomb side, and they still sort of think that. You can see where they stacked their players back. So obviously, if Fate had put this bomb down right now, they would have a bit more of an advantage to themselves, allowing them to defend it instead of just wait for this time to run on out. Obviously, I believe that IG players probably still have some nades in their pocket. Yeah, they do. So they'll probably send those down at some stage, if not, Back will, just to test the waters down at that bomb site. But Hydra finds Fate, getting himself on the scoreboard. Now making it a 1v3 there for damage. Can't do much about it. He'll get taken down as well. Second round will go to IGs. That's 2 rounds down the road for them. Oh, sorry, one apiece in regards to that side. And I'm sort of feeling that, if IG can keep this momentum swinging in their favour, then obviously they will take this S&D out. Because they did a great job up against the team of Textbook Black on the exact same map.
Yeah, it was interesting to note, though, the fact that TRIDENT had full control of that A-bomb side, but didn't put it down while IG was stacked over at B. Bit of a gamble by both of the teams, and IG, just because the clock was ticking down, send a few player over towards A. They spotted one of them at easy comms. Looks like it's going to be an aggressive push, though, by the guys from IG. Not getting first blood, though. That will be Schism that dies, leaving the bomb in the middle of the pool area. You do see them trading out kills, making it a 2v2. Hydra reclaims control of it, comes around the corner with the reload. Beastin punishes him for it, leaving Killer Pie in a 1v2.
big trade-offs there, but obviously, like you said, it wasn't enough there for the IG team. So obviously, Trident with that extra player now to help themselves out. However, Killapie does have that scope out. Oh, he did just see him dash across there, so he knows where they are. Bomb dropped down the middle part of the map, as we can see, thanks to where it's located on the minimap.
But did he think that it was both of the players or just the one? Because he wouldn't be. He didn't see where the first player went.
Both, because he seems to be trading and trying to follow both of them in that situation right now. A few areas happening, but obviously he's just slowing things down. He wants to dictate the rest of this round at his own little pace. Being in that 1v2 situation, every little moment, every little corner does count. And that's what you're seeing from him right now. He's checking all his corners, making sure any player, anywhere that he would usually sit, that's what he's checking.
Trident love to split up in situations like this. Send one to B, send one to A. They have full faith in each other to get the kills, and it looks like it will be a push here by Killapie now. Does he get spotted, though? It looks like he didn't, so he should be able to make something happen right now. As it was 14 seconds left, the two players will push the bomb, and not much you can do. Oh, he exos out of it, and damage. Ends up getting the kill in the end. They're bringing it to 2-2. But with 14 seconds left, you saw them instantly just reactionary play, check the bomb, found Backerbeck planting it, and it's a good play by Trident.
So it's going to now tie it back up at 2 rounds apiece as they get set for round number 5 in just a moment. Now, you know, in my opinion, no matter who loses, they're both winners because they can still hit the casino tonight.
Is that all?
Yeah, had to fill the casino in there somehow.
You had to let them know.
That's
all right,
where I'll be.
Trident, aggressors now. They're going to be on the aggressive side. What can they do? They love to be fairly aggressive. Just a lot of aggression from the team beast and just sliding on over. Looks like he wants to try and gain control of the bomb site as quick as he can, but can they do anything with it? Oh, that's such a good play. Scrism had no idea that Beastie was pushed up that far. Good shot there by Killapie. Now, once again, Trident do have control of A. How quickly are you going to put this bomb down, though?
They're not. I've got in your highlight a little bit of mini-map there. You will see where Fate is, who is the bomb carrier. Now, Hydra, who we're on board with right now, he seems to be actually hunting after these players, and it would seem to try and actually hunting after him instead of putting that bomb down. They wanted to be aggressive. They didn't want to wait for that time to run out. They didn't want to give Hydra the chance to sort of recuperate, regroup, and figure out where he wanted to stand. They wanted to pinch him, get down, and get the round quickly to make it now 3-2 and get themselves that lead.
Yeah, Squizm yet to actually get a kill. 0 for 5 on his half. Not doing any justice for his team. He needs to pick up his game if they want to get this second map and tie up the series score. Trident on defense. That was an aggressive round. Really good position by them. Let's see if Backerbeck can make some plays happen. We saw him get beautiful 3 kills in the first round, but he's slowed down since then. He needs to step his game up along with Squizm, or at least clutch up for him. Now Killapie spots one. He's going to give out the comms that there is one on the lower side of the map. Watching the flank too. IG, good setup and good first blood.
Got to watch out for that flank as well. Now, Hydra is renowned and known for heading downstairs into that pool area, and just like that, Beaston called it, tracked him down through there, and picked him up for the kill. So now it becomes a 2v3 situation. Few players out and around right now, and Killapie, he couldn't do much about it. Little unloads from there for Squitham. He's one player in front, couldn't finish it off, and that 1v3 will go to Trident's favour, of course, being with 3 players up, gets the defusal, and they make the score 4-2 now. So after IG were looking promising there to kick things off, it seems that Trident are aware of what's going on. They've changed up their playstyle a little bit, just enough to get them some rounds.
Finally, the bomb does go down from one team, though, but Squizm unable to win his gunfight. 0 for 6. He's about to drop the 007, which would not go down well, especially in a situation like the losers bracket final. You need to step your game up. Let's see what Trident do here. I would like to watch Chillians. I want to see which route he likes to take. He will let you know a lot about the push from Trident. Just wants to get into the middle lumpy and back down the stairs, coppering Hydra's strat now. And last time he did that, he got scoped from a player, but no one from IG watching that little entrance there. Damage actually did take out Hydra in the first few situations. And right now, Squizm needs to get a kill. I'm calling it. If he doesn't kill this round, they've lost to Search and Destroy.
Big flank coming out of IG players, though. They've got 2 on that flank coming in and around behind on Fate. Fate aware of it now. Sees one player there. Gets some shots on him. Can't finish off the kill, though. He'll get dropped. Now it becomes a 2v2. Squizm is there, too, to try and help out his teammate of Killapie, who was there as well. As they both just chill back here. They see one there on top of Terrace. Shots go at him. Now it becomes a 1v2 here for Chillians. Sees one in front. Can't get the aim. Nice. Was caught mid-run. Score becomes 4-3. 7th round gone. About 8th round to come in.
Bomb all the way in back planks. Is all Killapie had to do was just chill on the Atlas roof, and such an easy kill for him. Screwsum was able to get a kill there, so maybe that's the turning point. He's finally got some numbers on the board, and what a time to do it there. Big round out of the guys from IG. Can they continue to bring that momentum over into the attacking round? It'll be interesting to see.
Quick look at that as well. Squism did get a kill there, so he's 1 in 6 now with the breadstick instead of the 007 like you mentioned before. So he'll be happy with that, as will the rest of the IG members. And if he can get a few more kills to help out with securing a couple more rounds, they'll be even happier. As they all push very, very aggressively here up on Fate. There's a couple of players there, though. I'm not sure they're aware of it. They're trying to trade off here, though. Big turnaround. Can he get it? He can't. Damage will clean him down. Hydra now by himself at a 1v2 now. 1v1 up against Beaston here, but he does not have Bomb.
Bomb is down, and Beaston is nowhere to be seen. So right now, this is a fair 1v1 situation. It's going to be interesting to see who comes across who first, because Hydra's got to make a large rotation back to try and grab that bomb if he wants to plant it, or he could just hunt out the kill. Looks like they might cross paths right now, and it will be Hydra that... Oh, does he win the shots? He does. Ooh, shaky job there was the hip fire from the ASM-1, but it does work out in the end there. Beaston tried to exo around the corner and get back into the open of the map, but it didn't work out too well there. Hydra clutching up when it was needed. Good 1v2.
So see round number 9 now, and these guys are getting it back to round for round. Obviously, it was Trident who pulled a 2-round lead before, and obviously it has been the IG team who got 2 consecutive rounds in a row for themselves. So we'll see how this round number 9 plays out as we head on into it. I just want to quickly scroll through actually all the weapons here to see what they're running with here as the secondaries. Who's running that overkill side? Of course, Fate and Damage. So 2 players apiece, obviously. It's pretty same in that regards. 2 Havas, SMG, and the sniper, the other 2 is rolling with the single SMG. Yeah,
Fate's been hitting some great shots with that more throughout the game. Beaston, good double there, taking out both of them. And that basically opens up the A bomb site, forces IG to push on in, and they do get the round. That will make it 5-4. 1 round away are Trident from going 2 up and meeting MF in the grand final. This is IG's time to clutch up now. We saw them. They can get the rounds off Trident, but they're just not executing as well. Squism still dropping some fairly awful numbers there. 2 for 8. Maybe a bit nervous.
That's a bit rude by Damage, you know. He was just trying to chill under his umbrella, catching the sun.
It was relaxing.
Hey, I wouldn't like anyone doing that to me. I'm trying to chill on my holiday. Just saying.
Just saying.
Respect.
Be respectful, guys. IG now on the aggressive side here. What's going to happen? I like the nade from Killer Pie. Testing the waters, making sure no one rushes them with the stun grenade. And he still has one in his back pocket. First blood goes to Hydra. This is exactly what they need. Can they bring it to round 11? Force the issue. Another stun grenade goes over the top of A. They get no hit markers. Seems like they might start to make the push. But once again, being fairly aggressive, Damage punishes them in the end and leaving it. Chilean's in a 1v3 situation. Can he clutch up? That's not what you want to see. We're going to round 11.
Big rounds out of both these teams, and they're both set ready for action for that golden round number 11. Now, I've actually only seen it twice now so far this weekend here on Alpha. Well, I was casting anyway. So obviously, we're going to see it now, and we'll find out who has it, what it takes to close it out.
Both teams have won aggressive and defensive rounds, so I'm not going to, favourite which team is going to be on which side. It looks like it will be Trident. They get the defensive side here. It's going to be interesting to see which play they go for. IG were fairly aggressive previously on the attacking round, also stun grenades. Let's see if they do that again. Squism, though, needs to step his game up, and he did do so last round. 5 for 8 now. He does have the bomb, making some plays over towards the side here, and it's interesting to note Trident towards the B side being fairly aggressive. It's going to pay out. Fate draws first blood. Yeah,
Trident, no really a defense side of things here. They've just pretty much left it wide open for the IG team to come on in and get that bomb down, but Squism had the advantage to really put that bomb down there. Decided against it. A couple of nades did roll in, but it really weren't hitting where they needed to be. So you'll note that a few players around the middle part of the map now, they're looking to rotate around and perhaps head towards B instead. But right now, Trident still with that one-man advantage. They can just let that time run.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. Squism could have got the bomb down. This cost him there. Damage does take him out. Hydra and Bakabek last 2 alive. Bakabek makes it a situation which they could, but Trident in the end just trade out the kills. They had the numbers advantage, and they're going to go up 2-0, 1 map away from going into the grand final here at ACL Brisbane. Join the conversation. Hashtag ACL Briz. It will be a CTF on retreat, though. IG, they're quite a good CTF team.
Well, they are. It's at the same point, so are Trident. So I sort of feel that being a map like Retreat, it's still anyone's game, but with the momentum that's going on behind this Trident team here, heading into game number 3, obviously being 2-0 up, now it's sort of a more, not so much a relaxed mindset, but not as threatened as that IG team would be, obviously heading into this game at number 3 in this losers bracket final. So quickly look at those scoreboards there. Nothing overly standing out apart from Damage, which is 11 and 7.
Yeah.
We're sort of used to him picking up a fair few kills there during that time.
As soon as Squism started to get kills, he saw IG were getting numbers on the board, and they took it to around 11. It was fairly one-sided hard point that Trident took out, but, IG flexed a little there, showed that they can hang with Trident. But we will see whether or not they can make the comeback in CTF. It's going to be interesting. It is a CTF on retreat, though. Bio, are you still leaning with 74% of the fans towards Trident, or Do you think the Kiwis can make a bit of a comeback?
I think Trident should be able to close this one out 3-0, 3-1 because the next one being uplink on Biolab there, so I feel that'll be the case. But, you know, if you disagree with me, feel free to tweet at ACL Pro with that keyword LBF.iG to vote for that Uproar.iG team. Of course, if you want to agree with the most other people here in audience and watching around who have voted, it is ACL Pro LBF.TRI.
Right, let's get into this one. Straight up, Hydra will be on your screens from IG. Let's see what they can do here. Normally, he likes to rock that scope, watching over the pool side here. And we've seen several flag pools work out quite well, but no one from Trident wants to contest that. Obviously, they've done their homework, know that he loves to sit on that back rock, but he still picks up a player anyway.
We'll see here Beaston on our screens from the Trident side of things. 2 players get dropped from both teams there as they decide to try and push out a little bit here, but not much really going on, as it would seem. And oh, just there it is there. Nice little headshot there on Hydra. As he finds in 3 players now dropped. There's Beaston's cue to push up and perhaps look to grab this flag and go for a little bit of a run. Look at that mini-map. They've got 1 player at the left-hand side of the map. It's going to try and put Hydra, who is currently located inside the lobby there. And the rest of his teammates now fresh off that respawn here as well, spawning down there near Cafe, so that's going to slow him down.
Split spawns by IG in that situation, and it kind of helped them in the end there. Beaston, he wanted to try to get that flag, but had no idea about the routes of which IG were located. Trident, they do get a few kills, then forcing the issue back into the spawns they go. Now Hydra finally gets one for himself there. He's going to be pushing on into the base of Trident. Doesn't spot any players right now, but he does get shot in the backside. Trident starting this one off quite nicely. Now, Squizum, he's got to try and clear out base here, but Fate does outgun him.
You see here Killerpie now looking to get his bit of defensive side of things. His teammates coming fresh off that respawn there as well. Killerpie's 2-piece really helping that sort of situation out there as we see both these teams pushing up and digressing a little bit there. Of course, now Fate and Damage as they decided to try and push up as a team. A few players getting dropped there in the background as well. Ooh. No one's really set up to go for a flag run at this time, but Damage seems he might go for a run anyway. Sort of in the situation.
All right, Damage. He's going to be in the turtle area. Just looking over, does spot a player there, gets the kill in the end. Well done by him. And Trident, they're getting a lot of kills here, but they're just not making that much plays. Both teams being somewhat fairly defensively, but IG do trade out more and more. It's just kills going back and forth. No one yet to actually touch that flag and make an effort for a pull. Seeing a lot of red in the kill feed, though, but not capitalizing on it.
Yeah, no, you are right. You know, that side of things with defense, that's all really seen from both these teams. They push up a little bit, then they get set back into their own side. So right now, you know, Trident, we're on board with them, so we'll go to an Astro listen in with them, just to see how their comms are going when they're 2-0 up in the series.
Flank. I know fucking pull jump.
Oh no, Hydra got me in that flag.
He's on that flag.
Good kill.
It's cutting middle on the gym.
Ah, fuck my stuff.
Get like a counter rate. What are you doing? Talk.
Gonna jump it. All good. Can we counter pull that?
Nice, one more.
Big, really.
He's there, he's back there.
Back rocks, back ball, aim it up.
Go.
Alright.
Behind you.
Help pull.
I'm here. This is behind, on our flag.
Go
Nice.
back.
Get that.
Help
Three dead,
flag.
flag.
Guard him, please.
In ups. Put him up to ring. Put him up to ring.
Go ups.
Pull down, one's coming.
And ups.
Stop.
They're just awaying.
One flag.
They can't get through us, so they're just gonna away.
So pull roof, you jumped off.
Triple. Push me up.
They're all tagged, man.
Hydra. Two more pool.
Tagged.
Unlucky, Mason.
Take that shot. One shot on their rock.
He jumped on pull jump. One's following him up.
All over pull.
Watch your Hydra running. No. Got me.
That listen in brought to you by Astro Gaming, and still a minute left in this first half. It is tied at 1 apiece, but right now Hydra from the IG team looking to get this flag down. He's got some escorts around him, but he's got some trouble in front as well. Enemy players all around, all they're coming in at the same time. He can't really stop that one from going down, and it could be a counter cap now by Beaston.
Yeah, he's got full rain coming towards that pool side. Got support from all his team now. Overextending will be IG. They got to meet them on the flag capture here, and that's going to be a team kill coming in. That's not what you want to see there. And this will be a capture
Two team kills in that little moment.
They love killing each other. It's ridiculous. They do it in the search and destroy quite often with the grenades, and they've in times when, you know, it's really crucial to have 4 people up, team killing is not the answer. TRIDENT, they do take the lead, though. Before we went into listening, no one yet to touch a flag, and since then, we've seen plenty of flag pulls, and TRIDENT, they end up on top.
They did indeed. So heading into the second half, it will be 2-1 in favour of the TRIDENT teams. But obviously, you know, the team of IG are not out of it yet. They've still got 5 more minutes to answer back for 1 cap or 2 to try and get themselves a lead there, having to shut down TRIDENT in the process. You see both teams on your screen right there. Left-hand side is the TRIDENT squad. Right-hand side is that Uproar.IG team. And obviously the audience as well, all gathered around watching this match, anticipating who will be going up against the Mind Freak team in that grand final later on.
It'll be an interesting 5 minutes, and just referring to that listen in, the TRIDENT guys not giving too much communication. It's really weird that they're not coming not nearly as much as some of the other teams that we've heard throughout the weekend, yet they still have that synergy and just that natural instinct of what their teammates are doing. Hydra once again trying to get this pick towards the pool side, does do it again, taking out Beast and allows his team to funnel on in. Bakabek trades out some kills there, watching towards the towel section. Hydra stops TRIDENT from making anything happen here, and this is a good start by Ignitions.
It is. Let's see if they can hold it up. We're going to go for a listen in with the IG team now, just to see if their confidence and their communication is still on point and how it needs to be in this second half.
This is Pillar. Chilean, this is Pillar. I'm just waiting here, bro. One middle. He's up bottom red. Stun, man. Top red, man. Top red, and on our flag. Top red and on our flag. Go. Go red to flag, go red to flag. Got damage. He's pulling a bridge, bridge is there, both of them. I need help. Set up there. He's done. Why? This two, they're full. He's a big in the pool. Get read. Come on. Go, Nate.
Someone get that read. Yeah.
Bro, he ate so much because he was on the water.
Tail's weak, guy.
On the flag, one shot, fight on the flag. You said it was one shot, eh?
Middle, he's watching.
Go, pull.
Oh, he's weak, Beaston. Nice.
He's on the top. Nice. Go to the pool. You keep pushing pool. I don't know where to pull, dude. By yourself.
Middle. Try middle.
He's on the pipe. He's back there. Beaston's back down the pipe. Hard luck. Alright, he's in the middle. Go red. Stay alive, pull. One's in that red, one's in that sun flag right here.
I spawn bridge.
Top red, fate, top red. Top head's one shot. Good trade on fate. Okay, if we get 1 cap, we just tie it up.
Back rock.
Back rock.
Two.
That listening brought to you by ACL Pro's proud sponsor, Astro Gaming. Hydra on your screens. We heard incoming. We just need that 1 flag. That's all they got to do to tie it up, even bring it to overtime. And TRIDENT still with the lead. Haven't seen many flag attempts from them themselves. They like to be defensive in this situation. It's a little bit unorthodox. You don't see that too often from them. Yeah,
you know, obviously TRIDENT will try and make a push when they're good and ready. They just want to realistically try and catch IG off guard. So obviously IG have grabbed that flag twice, and they've ran it as far as they could down that left-hand side through a courtyard. But every single time they do get taken out, that's allowing TRIDENT to sort of set the pace and sort of dictate what's going to happen next, allowing them to come up a little bit, get a bit more map control each time, and then getting set up to go for a flag run. And right now you sort of see that, as you'll see here in this final 2 minutes 15, the final quarter in the CTF.
Beaston, someone who loves to be in the face of the other team, sitting back using a bow. Very unorthodox by him, but he does get 2 kills. Hydra was there to clean him up, but damage tag teaming to force 3 other people from Ignition into the spawn, squeeze him last one alive. Now here comes that push that he's talked about from TRIDENT. They're in a position here to try and force the issue. Chileans does grab the flag, wins a gunfight, and that is an open pool side. They got the cuts in lobby. Fate does spot the only player that's overextended besides the one who just is going for the counter pull there. That is Bakabek. He should be able to pull that one in the open through bar. And it looks like that might be the flag that the guys over at the team of Ignitions needed, unless Fate can go clutch.
Just there, Fate trying to get shots on the flag carrier there. Finally will pick up the flag, and she'll get the return here, who will, even though the advance and the stuns come on through. Didn't really slow him down that much at that time. So here we'll see that scoreline stay the same, 2-1. Minute 20 left on the clock right now as we find out what's going to happen almost in the final minute here, Curry.
Ignition's 2015 ACL Brisbane campaign is basically being made in this final minute. Can they make the comeback or not? They got the skill. We've seen them time and time do it. It only takes a matter of seconds to pull that flag and capture it, but you do see TRIDENT. Fate, in the meantime, did pull it. He's got support from Damage, and are they going to go for the nail in the coffin here? 3 people, though, from Ignition's going into a Damage. He can't do much there. This could actually be real bad for TRIDENT as you see them funneling down through the pool side. They're trading out the kills. Killerpie there to work with his teammate Squizm, but Beaston in a real sneaky position there. He gets caught off and only tags up the player. That's going to level up the score, and with 43 seconds, it looks like at this stage we're heading to overtime.
The big plays from both teams, but IG just playing a little bit bigger there in that moment as they both pretty much ran the flags right at each other just to see who'll come off the better that time around. It was going to be IG, and like you said, 30 seconds left. 2 players just dropped there from TRIDENT. Again, IG are in a sort of a situation. 3 down now. Hydra's going to run the flag if he can. He's got teammate support right now. Look at the minimap, though. Here they come.
Those
Fresh off the
spawns.
respawn there on top gym,
Wow.
and they'll stop that run from happening. So 15 seconds. There's no time to run a flag now. You cannot get across the part of the map. Beaston's going to give it a go, he says, but he won't get that far, and it will be an overtime here on Capture the Flag Retreat in Game 3 of the losers bracket final.
That one TRIDENT player that stayed alive at top platform managed to manipulate the spawns enough so that they spawned right on top of him. If he had died a second sooner, he wouldn't have had the spawners freshly coming up and contesting that flag pool, and it would have been safe to say from the positioning of TRIDENT, that would have been an easy flag for Ignitions to run in. So very clutch plays out of TRIDENT. Into overtime we do go. Last time I saw an overtime from Ignitions, they scored a capture in 43 seconds. Can they do it again? It will be very interesting to see what route they do. Will Hydra get that spawn snipe towards the pool side up again? Have to watch him to see.
Well, jump on board with him to see what he's running with here. He does have that overkill obviously out with the sniper there as well, as does Killerpie. You can see here, and shots going in the background there. So Hydra decides against putting a shot out at all. It's going to push up down this left-hand side instead. One player comes out of towers. It's 3 players drop now from TRIDENT. No one from IG realistically, though, set up to push up and grab a flag here. And Hydra's a little bit worried. You can see him. He came back to his own spawn thinking, okay, did someone just sneak through on me? Wasn't too sure. It was a smart play indeed. But look at that. Squizm does have flag, and he is running it.
That was a huge kill there by the guys from TRIDENT, because that's left Squizm all alone with 3 players hunting him down. Now, they have pulled the flag and got the return. Open poolside. Can they get the overextend through the middle tower section or meet them on the hill? Looks like he's got over the actual platform, and that's going to be a capture for the guys over the team of TRIDENT. Less than 46 seconds to be exact for the capture there. IG, they had pulled the flag themselves, but TRIDENT retaliate perfectly. And with 45 seconds, IG have to pull something magical right now.
They really do. I feel perhaps a bit of defensive from the TRIDENT team. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, because they don't need to do anything. All they need to do is just hold their flag.
Well, that's what they did in the second half very well. Beaston was extremely defensive with that bow, and first shots coming in. Beaston actually does clean it up. Chillians gets it, and that's going to be the last play. Hydra dropped. They only have one opportunity to make a push right now, but they're getting killed in the spawn. TRIDENT are just crushing the hopes of IG, and they're basically securing themselves this grand final position.
They're like, let's just go grab the flag. Anyway, guys, go for a run at ourselves. Beaston on an 8-kill streak during this overtime alone. That is done and dusted. You can't get the flag across where they need to do it in the time being. So TRIDENT just 3-0ing this IG team here in this losers bracket final. They'll go on to play the Mindfreak team in the grand final. That, of course, will be a continuation. 3-0 in favour of Mindfreak in that one.
Ignitions, they do finish top 3 in this game, or in this championship Sunday. It was a great effort by them, but outclassed in the end there. What a hell of a series there. The first game was one-sided for TRIDENT, but an incredible search and destroy and CTF going to the limits there. But in the end, TRIDENT just too strong. For a team that had very little prep coming into this event, TRIDENT just showing that raw skill that they have.
Yeah, they did. So recapping over that, it was 191 to 158 in that hardpoint solo match that we saw. So a plus 33-point win to the TRIDENT team. Then during S&D on Terrace, it was 6-5 in round number 11. TRIDENT came in clutch and took it out. And then just then during overtime, we saw them do it once again, getting a capture in 46 seconds in the overtime. And then, of course, just stopping IG from grabbing that flag at all, with Beaston picking up about it. I think it was like a 9 or a 10 kill streak there before he finally got down in overtime.
Beaston doing extremely well on that defensive stature there. We saw it in the second half, and we saw it in the overtime, just clutching up when it was needed. He had a great series, slow start in the hard point, but ever since then, he just got a snowballing and helped his team so well. That search and destroy, though, Oh, it's gut-breaking to see it go to round 11. It's the fact that Trident have won 3-0 just gives no credit to Ignitions of how close these actual games were.
Oh, very true indeed. So obviously now Trident will go on to verse Plantronics Mindfreak in the grand final here for ACL Brisbane. Now that series will be a continuation due to the fact that Mindfreak did defeat them earlier on 3-0. Yep. Obviously Mindfreak had that safety net there. So Mindfreak just need to win 3 games. Trident need to win 6. It's going to be a big ask. They'll get set, ready for action. So don't go anywhere. It'll be the final series here for this event.